heroes, this is the 5-hero strategy. Because these two Taurens, they might as well be heroes. These are better than heroes. These Taurens are like better than my level 1 heroes. They do so much damage when they get... Feels great. And you have the incinerate. Look at that. Come on. This is the best thing to do versus water elementals, by the way. Just run away. Because the water elementals' big weakness is their speed. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Nick Oldhead video. And we actually have a lot of games to go through. But before we kind of go through the games I want to show, I actually just need to watch this Night Elf versus Orc game I played, right? So, you know how they say before you do the fun stuff, you kind of, you know, have to like do your homework first. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing my homework first before I do the fun stuff because I lost this game. Spoiler. I lost this game and I want to see why. So I lost even though my opponent Red Sonja went Beastmaster. I went Dark Ranger. So, okay, I'm just going over the archers and this seems so good for me. Like, just kill archers, but it's going to turn... Do I get the kill here? Unfortunately, don't get that archer kill. Very bad. There's something to be said about draining health on one of these to heal it, but okay, we did get the deny. So, what's my opponent doing? What's my opponent doing? Alright, yeah, okay, we're just trying to fight with the Dark Ranger, but that's not happening. So I don't know how I lose this. So, oh yeah, now I know how I lost. This is horrible. This goes so bad. So, props to my opponent, right? Just full-on aggression. That's one way to play Orc versus Night Elf. I haven't seen this before, and I didn't expect it. I was trying to go this really aggressive Dark Ranger expansion, and look what happened, guys. I lose my Dark Ranger, and I have a Beastmaster. All these archers in my base. It's horrible. What do? I have to rebuy the Dark Ranger, then I kill, get experience. I just have to finish this. The whole time I'm just losing an altar. I'm like, okay, whatever. He's killing an altar. I don't mind. And now we're just fighting, and I still try to get the expansion up. I think that's insane to still try to expand. Because he obviously... No, wow, he doesn't even see it. Wow, my expansion still goes undiscovered. So all of this is kind of interesting here. Still don't see my expansion. What am I doing? Oh my gosh! And what was I doing there? So the expansion wasn't even scouted until then. So another bad move by me. And then of course my opponent goes straight to my expansion, which just didn't need to be attacked. My opponent was going to go straight here again, which would have been fine. And alright, and I'm just not ready to fight here. My grunts don't have an army, even though my Dark Ranger is doing decent. I tried to get Dark Arrows level 2 because I thought that would be needed, but no, I immediately regretted it. Needed Drain Life 2. Trying to creep, trying to get as many skeletons. Shadow Hunter gets out, but GG's. GG's, alright, well, you know, I think a lot to be said there, but also not much to be said. Why go for the expansion? Some games you have good days, some days you have bad days, and then some days the game freezes on you as you try to load up replays, so let's just... Alrighty, so here we are. We have another game, and this time we're against human, and you know what? We're going to have a little theme here. This is a strategy that I've been trying against human lately, and I kind of like it because it allows you to play with fun heroes, and it allows you to by the way, late Farseer there, my bad. Look at the hero difference, 41 seconds versus 46. Just caught me daydreaming and not building a Farseer. But this build, nonetheless, lets you build some fun heroes. You get to go triple ranged. And let's just, you know, kind of go through it from my eyes so we can kind of... I can learn, right? I can see what I'm doing right, see what I'm doing wrong. And also so we can look at, like, this strategy. So we see the footman there. I'm not sure if we acknowledge it. Okay, if we see the footman, and yes, we do. We decided to just summon wolves and do damage. And this is great for us. Every time we get damage in, we like that. We figure in our heads it's going to be an easy game. But look, my opponent was busy lightning shield creeping. Not sure if you got any of the DPS out of the lightning shield, but already off to a good start by my opponent. And I was just doing damage to that little footman there. So, you know, this is human. They have that militia that's just so effective in the early game.
Ready for action.
But thankfully, orcs also have something effective in the early game. It's the farce here. So see, I was hunting, I was looking around, I see this here, and I was trying to get the last hit. Nah, but I don't. But I do. I remember this happening. I get the mantle, which is probably going to serve me well all game. A little bit of extra mana there. But also, now let's look at our target priority. It'd be nice if I kill that water elemental, and you see I'm trying, and I do get that. So I get 20 EXP there, or maybe that was my opponent with the wolves. Let's see. Looks like I may have gotten the water elemental kill. But it's all about target priority in the early game. It's always the Archmage, and you always want to catch the Archmage kind of slipping like that, and you get a bunch of like stray wolf hits. And also, I do have a pretty decent auto attack because of the mantle, though my Archmage opponent has calls of attack. Do you get boots of speed here? It's an interesting choice by my opponent. Do you get boots?
We're under attack.
You don't really have the gold because you're spending it on a blacksmith, and so you just build a blacksmith, and now your Archmage is there. You think about it. Boots of speed, I would possibly get it. You have the claws of attack. I think maybe boots of speed would really shut this down.
Upgrade. Our forces are under
Yeah,
attack.
alright. So my opponent does get the boots of speed. Let's switch back to me. I'm unfortunately don't get the kill there, but I do see the arcane bolt, so I might as well try to get some damage on this guy. Delay the arcane bolt, which pause, and you know, not the most effective here. I would give the early game to my opponent here because, okay, good. I get the resummon there, so. But I don't think I see that he has boots, because these headhunters, they come in to finally support me. I'm headhunters coming in, plus the upgrade. I'm now in a favorable position to do damage to his footman and water elemental. You know, like footman versus headhunters is great for me, because they just do so much damage in comparison, right? 23 to 27, and you're like melee. So great advantage matchup before they have defend, and even if they were to get defend, that's a sizable lumber investment. And you see we're going blacksmith, so maybe we should be building a rifleman right now, right? That seems appropriate. Not much you can do here besides get some footman kills. I liked pressuring the arcane bolt because it kind of forced my opponent to do something, and now as a result, oh come on, there you go, I get a kill, and I get another kill, and I hope to gosh I just don't lose a headhunter. We see the micro here for me is just about, you know, target priority and ideally not losing a single headhunter. The wolf, that can be, you know, that really can't be helped. But now, headhunter don't die? Yes, okay, good. So we're just trying to keep this headhunter alive. The macro is abysmal because I'm in like a micro land right now. This headhunter is not bad, right? Because you're like pressuring those low HP guys, and we finally get a solve out on the low health, and this headhunter needs to get back. Yeah, keep pressure. We still were kind of parked here, and thankfully this salve does save the headhunter, which was going to get one hit. Now I'm back to my base. I need a burrow badly. I wonder when I'm going to get wise and build a burrow. Though we get a nice militia kills here. But Mountain King. So my opponent is not food stuck like me, so his second hero just comes out but meanwhile I still haven't built a burrow, and it's very unfortunate. This is already something I see that I could improve on. Maybe just TP, right? Because you're gonna lose a bunch of headhunters here. Okay, still you lost one more headhunter than you could, but you have wolves, so maybe Mountain King. We're blocking, Mountain King. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, wait. Okay, we're staying, losing everything, but we're killing the Archmage. Okay, saved because we killed the Archmage, but look at we lost so many headhunters, we now have food to build a Taurens Chieftain and a Spirit Lodge, and I also hope a burrow. So now that we're back in business, we're trying to micro kill Mountain King. This headhunter is doing great, gives us level 3. We already, actually, so that's another healing potion. And now I just have to get out of here, right? So my opponent is low on resources because they were spending so much to survive. But meanwhile, I'm high on resources because I haven't been doing much. But now, okay, we're back into it. Build a burrow. Good, good, good. Double burrow. Good choice on the double burrow. One burrow was not enough. I'm really behind on food. So we're finally back to our senses now that the blitz is over. Have a level 3 Farseer. And, you know, we traded all of our headhunters. But, like, we killed the Archmage, which was key. Very key. And we forced the Mountain King to buy 2 healing potions. So, like, effectively, each healing potion is, what, like 2 footmen worth of gold around. So now here's where it gets tricky, right? There's one upgrade you have to get, Troll Regen, if you're going to go up Headhunters, and I've already done the upgrade, so I'm kind of locked in if I want to get the max effectiveness. And I do like going Shaman up Headhunter because you can sometimes just win here, right? I can just win with a nice creep jack, and oh, nice, just good timing here. My opponent was really trying to get in. Should be a stomp. Okay, good. Nice stomp, and now we just switch directly onto the units. I think maybe the militia would have been a better target, but, you know, all is fair. Going after a rifleman there. Yep, the Chain Lightning confirms it. Nice 30 experience, and this is just great for me. You know, I've stopped him from creeping, and instead I'm killing all of his units. And this level 2 wolf has really been keeping the Mountain King on his toes. That's a good little micro decision, by the way. Just send that wolf on the Mountain King and that's it. Like, it really has been punishing this Mountain King for all of this indecision here. Look at that. Yeah, it's really nice to just keep the wolf on the Mountain King. So this is where Farseer dominates, right? I'm purposely aware of this, like, tempo push here. We get a purge there. Yes, we get a kill. So nice, you know. This game looks like it's already in lock, but militia, this is the problem with the human army, right? The human army, oh, you only have 28 food? No, each one of your peasants count as, you know, a half HP footman in this case. So this is a bunch of half HP footmen. Killed one. Could use the potion here? Yes, I do. Use the potion. Fresh set of wolves. Purge real bad for my opponent. The turns have tabled so quickly. Do I get the troll regen value? 28, 29, 30. If you've ever thought that troll regen is not unworth it, no, it definitely is. And, like, especially because, like, man, the salve plus the troll regen, talk about a tempo swing. This headhunter is going to be back in the fray super quick. Though, in theory, I could probably maybe not use the salve and save the salve on the shaman, because the shaman don't have that regen. Where is that headhunter? It's just there with my Taurens, and they're both just salving safely. Okay, this is kind of nice by me to push it here, right? Like, don't be afraid of this arcane tower. Like, he has no units, so just, yeah, use the purge. Okay, now you need to position over here. These 2 units need to start moving again. This is fine. Now we kill the arcane tower. Where's... Okay, good. Now we're finally moving these 2 units. Dude, these militia are killer. Do I finally kill the arcane tower? I need to TP now. Lest I lose everything. So, too late TPs this game. I mean, I'm really just pushing it, but I'm just giving... Shouldn't have... I could have saved more units there. I think I was trying to get more kills or try to kill the Archmage. But okay. Decent. I mean, not decent. Pretty good, you know? Level 2. And I haven't crept my Tauren Chieftain at all. Something to learn from this game is that, like, the beauty of having a level 3 Farseer is I could have just been, like, harassing the whole time with the Farseer and creeping. Like, this, creep the giant sea turtles. Creep these right there. I think that's how you really sure up this game. That's how you surefire win it. But I guess this is another way to surefire win it. To bring all the peons. To really just go in for the last push. It's because we know we have a level 4 Farseer with the Mantle of Intelligence and the Potion of Mana. It's just too many wolves. Nice priest, though. We're going to need to kill those priests. I hope I see that as priority target 1. Okay, Purge is doing great. That Shaman has used all of its mana, so okay, we don't mind dying. Okay, great. Peons! Peons help get a nice surround. Yeah. Oh, the militia. Uh-oh, the miss micro of the militia. They should be attacking by now, right? Yeah, okay, there we go. Now they're in. Endurance aura allows the headhunters to get away a little bit. No, this headhunter needs to run. Okay, nice switch to the Sork there. I like that priority here. The peasant's doing... Oh, come on. The lightning shield. That's got to be the checkmate. Lightning shield really helps out. Even denies my own grunt there. Yeah, cool. So, peon superior, then militia. You see it here, folks. So, that was just like a pretty decent human game. That wasn't necessarily the strategy I thought it was. I thought that was a different human game than I thought. Was that human versus orc? Yeah, that was that. This is the one. Okay. This will just be a human game. That'll be a human chaser. This is the strategy that I've been thinking about and trying to play more of versus human. And I will show you what it is. You go that trusty farseer as one does, but check out the war mill here. Early war mill. Oh, wow, okay. So I'm going to have a lot of lumber. That's kind of the goal here. Now, I've seen some really nice builds where the moment the hero comes out, you're already teching. Well, we slow down. If we didn't build the Voodoo Lounge, we could be teching right now. But we decide to... By the way, I should just tech immediately. I need to return all the lumber there, and I could just tech. Yeah, there you go. I do that. Alright, so there's my fast tech. Could be faster. But it's a fast tech with healing salve and clarity, and we don't sell the scroll. And who do we face? The none other than the dreaded Paladin Rifle. So I've come to like facing the Paladin Rifle now because it's like it's a real slow down pace as opposed to the Archmage games. Those can get like really hectic at times. Like the Archmage is like, oh, so hard to micro against when they have water elementals and it's ranged. But when you're ranged and they just have the Paladin, so let's think of how we face the Paladin. Don't ever forget, you need to split your DPS. So that's what we're doing right now. That wolf's hitting this guy. This wolf's hitting this guy. You know, we see the holy light, but then that makes this guy a vulnerable. Unfortunately, he does get the wolf, but I get 2 peasants. So 1 wolf for 2 peasants. We'll take that, and we also got some holy lights out of it. And now, yeah, now we're just a ranged hero. And we're going to enjoy that. We're going to enjoy being a ranged hero because we also have healing salve, which is like just effectively so much HP. We don't mind this trade. Get the wolves in front of them. See, the wolves are really the thing that can't be salved, right? So you really need to treat the wolf HP as precious. Don't ever let it get too low, because if it's too low, you have to micro it away. And I know that because that one's getting hit, I can move that one in. And now that that one's moving out, I have to get out. So all in all, you know, not the most effective for us. We had a lot of damage on the rifleman, but now we decide to, okay, we know we're going to use the salve now. We're super low HP, run away, might as well trade. Yeah, I like how we're doing that. Don't want to die, but definitely push it to the limit. And now as we salve, we still have the wolves there. Really don't want to lose to, look at that, 4 HP. Thanks to the heavy armor buff, you can play Farseer like this, right? Really enjoy the heavy armor buff. You can tell that wolves are just a little sturdier versus the rifles. See? I'm telling you, you can tell. And it's what really makes playing Farseer so fun. So now, who are we trying to kill? Yep, that rifleman's, by the way, missed. Yeah, oh, missed micro there. So a little clumsy, but you know we're going to try to get that kill. Okay, so we get the rifleman kill. 69 XP because we got it the moment the stronghold completed. That was nice. Though we do feed the wolf there. We get... It's so funny, 69 XP from the rifle. That's kind of crazy. You get that much experience, solo hero at tier 2 from a rifleman. We do have the healing salve going, and you know it's that Blaze Fury, that Fire Lord. We love a Fire Lord, especially when, you know, we're in a fast tech situation. What is this? Double Tauren Totem tech to Stronghold. So you know what this is, guys. We're going that immediate Tauren. It's what you need to do. And now we're here, and we go Incinerate. This is also some new tech I've been going. What if we just went Incinerate to get past all of this armor? Because Incinerate is doing like magic damage, right? It's doing like 2, 4, and 6, then 8, whatever. So I'm just kind of like trading with Paladin here, which is like, alright, interesting. We have healing salve. I wish I had backpack, but we don't have a barracks, so you can't really, unfortunately, too slow on that, so you do get the kill. This is poor. This is bad, because you get a wolf there, and even if I do get DPS, the paladin was just going to heal, so we decide to back out, and we should be salving up. We salving up on the Farseer. Wow, didn't salve up the Firelord, so really disrespecting the Firelord here. But we're stopping the creeping, which is great. In the meantime, our macro is abysmal. We need to get this upgrades going. I guess we're really trying to just be annoying here. Love the 2 ranged heroes. Range superiority. Now that I'm definitely kind of out of resources with the wolves on cooldown, so let's see what my macro does. Okay, good. We go back and we at least build a walker. No, we don't build a walker. We cancel that. We put our peons back to work, and now see, once we are gone, the paladin is free to roam. So I'd say now this is the part of the game where I can tell I'm freestyling. If I were to go back, this Voodoo Lounge needs to be built here. I really like to build the aggressive Voodoo Lounge when I know I'm going to go Firelord Fast Tech, because I could have just been here, got the items, then it would have been a completely different game. I'm like having healing potions, mana potions in this scenario, but no, instead, because I don't have backpack, I literally have to go back and salve. However, you see what we do though. We play it by ear. We get double boots of speed, and here's the tempo push, right? So you get double boots of speed, 2 Taurens, and a Naga, right? And then you just pick a fight. It's like, what if I had the timing attack versus you? You know, just as the Blood Mage comes out. So in theory, I think this should never be happening. The Paladin should still be level 2, because the Farseer and the Firelord should have salves and healing potions, because the Voodoo Lounge should be here. But now look, here's where we're at. Triple ranged. Just, man, it's really bad to be a Paladin versus triple ranged heroes, you know, especially because we have the double orbs here. We're not even trying to go for the silence. We just literally have so much DPS. We're just attacking it. I thought you... By the way, he uses the potion there. I thought he had skilled Divine Shield, but no, just uses the potion. And 2 Taurens. There you go. The Taurens here now allow me to fight. Boots of speed, really good versus this army, because you can just run away. And look at the Taurens, the Pulverize. Yep, the Pulverize is about to be upgraded, and you can see, oh, don't die, don't die. The Pulverize is really great, so all of my heroes are at risk. But thankfully, I have this healing salve and boots of speed, so this guy should be able to heal. Look at the Taurens. Now that we have this Pulverize upgrade, oh, look at that. See, these are better than heroes. These Taurens are better than my level 1 heroes. They do so much damage when they get a Pulverize off. Yep, there you go. Feels great. And you have the Incinerate. Look at that. Come on. The Naga's dead too. This is a fun game. But see, this is what I love strategies like this, because when I watch the replay, I see, man, with just a little bit better micro, a little bit better itemization. If I had the Voodoo Lounge there, I just have overall more restorative items like Orc can do in these tempo situations. But it feels really great to have all of this, yeah, fast tech Taurens. Didn't see it coming. Silence it. Beautiful. Nice, right? So that was a cool game. We liked how that went. So we said, okay, wait, Taurens. Let's do more, we said. What if Taurens are the answer? So we faced another human. Right? We're trying to climb out of the MMR jail we're in. We're stuck at 1400. W3 champions. We're in platinum somewhere. There's a new season. I think we're 9 and 11. I would really hope to get in some games after this. Actually. So we see another human player, but this time of the Archmage variety. And we're doing a different sort of build now. We're going double burrow. Double burrow into a lot more peons. So I like how I'm essentially testing variations of the build now, right? This is a much safer version of the build because you have 2 burrows and a lot more peons. That means if you do get rushed or pushed, you just have more than the 1 burrow tech. Now on the flip side, your tech is slower. Could tech right now. Just finish the peon. Need a tech. I'm in their base. Let's see how slow my tech is. Okay, we're enjoying the micro, but I think at this point it's like too severe of a misplay to not mock my past self for. You definitely need to tech. Please tech. Well, actually, let's focus on the good. We are taking damage because we have a healing salve, and we teched. Okay, good. Thank God. We have a healing salve. That means all this trading is not the worst for us. As long as we don't lose a wolf, this is effectively stalling him from getting level 2. It would be really nice if he summons a water elemental. Then we could just run away. Don't lose a wolf. Have the salve going on. And now we kind of like this build for this reason. Now, imagine us just teching faster. But at this stage, because we have the salve and the farseer, like, we're just getting so much lumber. We're just stockpiling lumber. So much so that we can afford watchtowers to go here. Don't know why. You know, I kind of like the watchtower behind a burrow situation. But we build the watchtower just because we see the reality of how many footmen my opponent has. Or maybe that tower was because we saw the farms. Not quite sure there. Either way, we get this nice creepjack. He does deny the water elemental, so good job on you, Clover. Do I kill the footman there? Would be nice. No, so denied the footman and denied the watery elemental. So I could be at a much higher experience, but my human opponent's really shrewd, not letting me take anything. So I'm just, also not letting you build anything. If you notice, I did kind of take the consumable from that turtle, and it's a replenishment potion. So nice deny on the tower. I hope the tower kills this as well. Good. Summon that, because I just want these guys to go away, and the moment they do, I use my ultimate regen. Wow, ultimate regen. Check it out. Always love when this happens. I feel like a Super Metroid. Like full health. The Farseer has just restored itself. Get the circlet. Yeah, circlet boots. We get that fast tech. Look at all of the lumber we have. So much lumber because we have so many peons. I mean, I could just build 2 more watchtowers. Now, my opponent probably knows something's up once they see the boots of speed and the circlet. And I'm like running away because, okay, reasons. Now, the cool thing about circlet and farseer is you can be at 2 different places. One wolf could go here, one wolf goes there, but I see my opponent's going to my base. So I'm just, going to defend. And here we come, the fun part, the Tauren totems. Normally this would be really bad, but look how much wood we have. We can just build another Tauren totem. No problem. Build another Tauren totem. And we have the static defense, nice defensive burrows. And the double hero here, like, Naga and Farseer are just a real match made in heaven. Real keeper in a demon hunter status. And look, we just built another Tauren totem because that's the fun part of this build. Just go triple Tauren totem. Nice static defense to defend my base here. We're just playing Footman Frenzy. Give the boots of speed to the Naga. Now she's a real threat. Yeah, I like this trade all day. Because then the Farseer is going to come with the flank. Water elementals would be nice to get the kill, but let's see what my opponent's doing resource-wise. My opponent is building an Arcane Sanctum, double Arcane Sanctum, Mountain King, and at this point, just trying not to die. Though I do have a Naga with Boots of Speed, so this is the best thing to do versus water elementals, by the way. Just run away. This is why chasing the Archmage is so good, because the water elementals' big weakness is their speed. They're slow. Look at that. Fast, right? Slow. So really, if you find yourself being annoyed at water elementals. When you see the Archmage summon them, run away. Because even if they do fight again, it's going to take a while. So much of the weakness of the human army is in mobility. That's why the endurance aura is pretty good. So here's my triple Tauren totem. It's all you need, right? It does get scouted by my opponent, so you see what I'm doing. You know the Tauren are coming, right? How can you not see that coming? So you just got to go Griffins or what?
A player's forces are under attack.
Rifle caster is good too, but just really praise the creep jack here. And I'm really trying to keep a distance because unless I get bolted, no, I'm going to get bolted. Gonna get bolted, but thankfully the wolves here deny the Archmage DPS that would certainly kill. Now I just get the scroll of speed, healing salve, and one hit of the cold arrow. My Farseer is safe. So alright, boots of speed. Naga can continue doing what she does best. Slithering away. And look, we've just denied that creep. So don't even think about it. Don't creep. We're just trying to get Tauren totems. Normally, Naga's dead here, but we got boots of speed. And what's that? Our friend, the Fire Lord, coming up to put damage on the Mountain King. Silence it. Now the tables have turned. Naga, if I'm really good at my micro, is just healing salve up, right? But no, yeah, do I healing salve? No, we decide to run away because we just don't want to get storm bolted again. Running away because we have Taurens coming? Good, yeah, Tauren is coming. Peon, that peon should come and build a voodoo lounge. I like that. So this is our timing, right? If it was a paladin rifle opponent, the blood mage would have just come out, but now it's an Archmage Mountain King, so I see my opponent here, and oh no, this isn't what you want to run into. 5 heroes. This is the 5 hero strategy, because these two Taurens, they might as well be heroes, especially because do I have a pulverize? I think I already do. I think I already have increased a pulverize. This is so much damage. Oh, got the healing potion though. Ooh, look at this. 5 heroes. You can deal damage to 2, but eventually, this is a real split battle here. The Voodoo Lounge, does that get canceled? No, I do not cancel. But at this point, we're afraid of the Fire Lord, but he's silenced. So as long as the Fire Lord is silenced, I'm safe. But uh oh, looks like I misplay there, and I lose the Archmage. But can I get the confirmed kill on the Mountain King? I mean, we have a Tauren. The Taurens are here. Oh, good. So we get a kill, but we lose our 2. The same thing happened last game, right? We have our 3 heroes left, Fire Lord and the 2 Taurens, and that's the thing. Like, you may have gotten my heroes, but what about the Tauren totems and the pulverize, right? This improved pulverize here is going to do so much damage. Like, every time you sit here, you risk losing these units to a huge pulverize. Here it comes. Yep. Now the Fire Lord's leveling up. You see what's happening? The Fire Lord can just one-shot the priest. Uh-oh. The Fire Lord is just confirming kills. Yep. Just confirm that kill. Come on, Fire Lord. Get that kill. Need to get that one too. Nah, you gotta run now. Dude, these Taurens. Look at these Taurens. Just destroying the human army. And the slow, how long does that last? Lasts no seconds. Dude, look at that. This slow does nothing. Yes, live Tauren. So Tauren micro, nice. We're just confirming kills. This is a cost-effective unit, right? If you would like to play how I play, which is really aggressive and like tempo, I think this is how you play with orc units. They better be low HP. These orc units better be living with 1 speck of health. Because then that's what you're really getting the most out of their effective HP. It feels great. Now this is an interesting situation though, because I don't have any healing in this build. You just literally slam 1.3k HP cows into the human face until they die. Like, that's it. And the healing salves, they work as well as they can. That's why the Voodoo Lounge here is very important. See, the Voodoo Lounge is part of your assault. You have 3 heroes. These heroes need clarities, they need healing salves. I love getting a good potion of healing on the carry here. Fire Lord, right? It's already level 2. And the Fire Lord's always the hero that at the end of the day starts racking up the damage. Now, once I kill their Arcane Vault, this feels good for me. Now, my opponent's army is no slouch, right? Like, it's your classic human army, maybe call some militia. The tower there is just to force the issue, right? Just to force the issue. I don't really think it's going to go up. Now, let's see what's happening. Would have loved the Orb of Lightning, though, on this. But now that the 3 Tauren, that's kind of the critical mass. We just get so much damage. Look at that. Yeah, we can kill the Mountain King for sure. The triple range is really oppressive. I really think it's good. Especially when the humans tend to have like one melee hero, right? Like one Mountain King, one Paladin Nice, the Scroll of Speed, Healing Soul combo. Oh, Tauren down. No, Tauren down. The slow barely lasts for long on these Taurens, though. And thankfully, you see the Healing Potion. Like I said, Healing Potion is pretty nice on the carry because now I get to turn and burn. This Tauren's going in, and that's noble, but it needs to happen. It's literally going in just so it can tank damage. It knew it wasn't gonna. Oh no! Potion of Mana wasn't even used. Very unfortunate. Now this is where this strategy felt bad. Like, I think confirming the kill there on the Mountain King is good, but you need to use that to then confirm kills on Priest. Because if you can't kill the Priest, the human army like doesn't die, and that's just something that you just have to learn. So thankfully, we get to walk away with our tail between our legs, and we don't lose too much, right? We don't fall into the slow trap because we have Taurens. Man, isn't that so important as to why the Taurens are better? Now, this is my favorite part of this game. We get Orb of Lightning on a Flash Fire because we're not going Incinerate, right? We just get the Lava Spawn and Soul Burn, because it always feels bad to go Incinerate and then get Orb of Lightning because the orbs doesn't stack. But check this out. This is Orb of Lightning, so good. Yes. See, the orb does a lot of damage on summons. So much so it was buffed, actually, the purge damage from the orb on summons. Maybe, yeah, just creep these guys. Should be just light work with the Taurens. Upgrades would be decent. Maybe I should prefer a Scroll of Speed picked up there. But what's my human opponent doing? So they must be assuming that I'm still healing, right? Last they saw, they had just killed my hero, and now they have a pretty big army. I mean, this is it. They're 4950. They got everything they need. They're just about to upgrade. The only thing they're really missing is a visit to the shop. Okay, but we're creeping. So are we. Oh, but we're getting a really nice Flash Fire. +5. Wearing the Crown of Kings at Timu. Scroll the Beast. Do we get the Troll Berserker? You know, I learned something. You know, the Forest Troll Berserker has higher than average regen. Like, it regens like a troll. Not like a troll regen, but it's just like noticeably higher regen than like a human unit for that example. So yeah, Forest Troll Berserker, go for it. Look at these beefy Taurens. I have the armor upgrade. I think I get one more armor upgrade. Yeah, so I like to get the armor upgrade for Taurens because like you already have the increased pulverize. That's where your damage comes from. Now at this point, Taurens go in front, heroes going back. You got to do that movage. You have to have the Orb of Lightning hit the water elemental nice. And this is what you want. Yeah, use all your slow on the Tauren. Just attack, move. And normally, you'd be really hard pressed because you wouldn't be having so much damage. But I really think these 3 heroes. Oh no, does the Naga die again? By the way, I want you all to know I am very aware I have the scroll. This is actually, believe me if you want, this is actually a choice to not use the TP. Now, if I'm really good, I pass the TP to the Farseer, but I'm not. I just don't use it. I literally, that was an active choice because like I thought to myself, wait, I think like that's the only way that, I don't know, I don't just win right here. So we get the Mountain King kill, and these 3 heroes are just like unmatched. Thankfully, I have the Orb of Lightning. Look how good the Orb of Lightning is. It's so good. So you can really make up for not having Shaman versus the Archmage, and yeah, once my opponent sees the Master Tauren, I think it's just over. Yeah. So cool choice to not TP though, right? But wait, come on, we want some more fun. We're gonna talk just a little more about some Taurens. We love Taurens. Let's talk about another fun game. And yes, it's against human. Human. This whole video is about human and what we like to do against them. Human's like a fun matchup, but not if the human is like so good at their early game, because they've always expanded before you know it, and yet at the same time their expansion, they somehow like have like a level 2 Archmage, level 3 Archmage that are attacking your burrows. It feels so unfair. Yeah, this guy, by the way, Forest Troll Berserker, this is the guy that has more HP regen than other units. The more you know. So I see the Paladin here, and the name of the game is always bully the Paladin, by the way. So I'm just creeping in their face, and this actually doesn't go my way at all. So for one, I'm just taking so much damage on my Farseer, not good. And I get the resummon out of panic because I needed 2. And then, unfortunately, it gets netted, and my Headhunters here was just on auto-follow, didn't do any damage. So all of a sudden, this is not going our way, and the Paladin should have probably killed the Troll here just himself. But no, I think they're playing it well, really trying to put damage on me. I start getting favorable trades, though. This was where, okay, things are going my way. It's enough favorable trades where you really can't stay, and now I can switch my attention and at least get the creep here. So nabbed the creep in the Gloves of Haste, but my opponent, they're not done. Look how annoying this is. I'm trying to creep this, thinking I've earned it, and my opponent, like it's Dota, just gets that last hit with the rifle. I mean, yeah, it's the best attack animation in the game, so why not use it? And I'm just, you know, playing with thin ice, playing with fire, playing on thin fire, playing with danger, playing in the street, you know, playing chicken, just doing all sorts of dangerous things, fighting with the low HP Farseer. But, you know, that's what it's the funnest way to disrespect the Paladin Rifle opponent, because before they have tier 2, and let me make this clear, before they have tier 2, they do not have long rifles. This is a 400 range unit versus your 550 range units, and this is a melee hero versus your ranged hero. So if you're not playing it really aggressive and like in those situations versus human and Paladin, you just, there's a reason you get demolished. Now I like my hard pivot here to just creep. In times before, you've seen me just try to rush and continue fighting the Paladin, but I think that sometimes doesn't work out, and I run into a ball of militia and they get a bunch of tempo because they killed a bunch of my units with their workers. But thankfully we get a good, nice creep jack, and the Fire Lord gets in with the soul burn. Now this is just so we can confirm the kill there. We don't want any healing, and I mean, this is just good. We continue to chase just to ensure that the Paladin like stays in your base, stay put. How does it look from my opponent's side? Just getting, yeah, just getting bullied by the Fire Lord. So my opponent probably assumes I'm like close by, which they'd be right. Needs to stay there though because they just use their healing, which now allows me to get the Merc Camp. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Check it out, guys. Forest Troll, a Berserker. Check out the regen of this unit when it's not getting attacked. Now, it's getting healed right now, obviously, but you will see when that stops being the case. This unit regens a lot. Now I'm out creeping the Paladin, which we love to see. Go Headhunter, superiority. Check it out. 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Like, that's faster than your average unit. Now, the Headhunter is super fast because it has Troll regen, the upgrade. But, like, look at, I don't know, say, for example, the Rifleman. Look how slow that regens. 8. Look how slow. 9. Look how slow, right? But then look at this Forest Troll Berserker. 9. 400. 401. See? I'm not crazy. It is faster. I wonder how many other units. Nice use of the Wand of the Wind. Even better, my opponent just TPing. Yeah, because Wand of the Wind was going to make this fight unstoppable for you. I was going to keep your BM in the air the whole time, and yeah, just maybe even surround him. Deciding to creep, which I really like. Got a nice little pull here, which you can just essentially leave the Granite Golem. That's every time I'm not getting hit by 61 to 68, and I'm still killing the Dire Wolves. So pretty good situation. Get to kill these guys one at a time. My opponent is eventually maybe going to do the same thing. Wow, look at this guy. Beefy, level 9. How much experience did that give? A lot. Okay. We'll see. We'll see how much that level 9 creep gives. Kind of missed it. Ooh, we did get Unholy Aura, which we love. Oh, dude, the regen of the Forest Troll Berserker is out of control. Mantle of Intelligence, a Mantle a Day, keeps the Farseer happy. And look at this horrible Malik, the Avenger. I will slay you, Paladin. Just wait. I actually prefer to creep jack the Paladin opponent more so than most, because their army is usually low HP, or, you know, like strategically low HP. Nice robe here. I have really strong items, and that's just because instead of pushing my opponent and letting them kind of defend with militia, I've just been creeping. Now we're trying to creep the second big camp. Yeah, this feels good. But I wonder, oops, sorry about that, Mike. I wonder what item we get though. Ah, Hood of Cunning. Oh yeah, look at this. Agility here. I had to use the scroll of Town Portal just so I could pick up the Hood of Cunning. Plus 14 intelligence Farseer. 630 mana, 650 health. Almost more mana than health. Could use a Wand of the Wind here. Good. Get that young surround. But surrounding the hero with everything, so this is definitely a way to just postpone the fight. Maybe pull some resources out, force the TP. Could have maybe got some more kills there, but hey, a TP force is nice. Human opponent gets a lot out of the scroll of regen though. Army's a little split, but we're back in there. Man, Hate Spark is a hero that once you get good items like this, you get that nice Fire Lord that attacks fast, you can really just post up and make it really difficult for your opponent to function. You know, because every time you come out, your hero is going to take like 3 hits before they even come into attack range, like that, you know? Like, what can your paladin even do? It can't attack. Nice militia here, though. Oh no, regen! We need you, Forest Troll Berserker! Oh my god, live. This is pretty decent healing here. I like how my Hate Spark's doing a lot of damage to the peasants. Good incinerate value. Oh no, please, incinerate! Oh, very nice heal scroll. That heal scroll was very clutch by my opponent. I was going to really start killing these. Maybe a Chain Lightning there, but yeah, this is an interesting decision. I was going for triple hero. Instead of Naga, I went Shadow Hunter and just for the heal wave. Because I just felt like we really needed more sustain, right? Just for the heal wave. Alrighty, so we're now going Tauren, but it's not the triple Tauren. It's just that slow creep as they go. Tauren into Headhunters. Or I should say Headhunters into Tauren. Now, what are the training level of my Spirit Walkers here? Adept? Okay. Now, my priority on getting Master, that should be looked at. Because I really do think Master is powerful. I have the lumber for it. Just not at top of mind presently. Let's keep a look on that Thorn Totem and show when it happens. Tome of Agility +2. Oh, I wish I could pick it up with the Fire Lord. Definitely need some agility that you have the attack speed. Now, this is an interesting decision. Like, how do you fight this? If I had the Purge Orb, I wish I had the Purge Orb. Just run them back to their base. Just run them back to their base. Yeah, there you go. Those Slippers of Agility, too. I think I start to trade some items. You have Hood of Cunning. Slippers. There you go. And now it's 36 agility. And we've changed some things. The Farseer still has the robe. Maybe them claws just get sold, or perhaps. But this Firelord is stacked. Wow. Love to see it. Only now you just need Boots of Quel'Thalas. Alright, let's see it. I'm pretty sure this fight... I mean, I feel so good here because of my hero levels. And my items seem pretty nice as well. So we're trying to move that out of the way. Thankfully, we do get a chance to heal. No peasants there, so I don't think... I mean, no priest there, so... Just full-on Divine Shield my Firelord there. I don't really agree with that decision, but... Maybe I was afraid of getting mana drained. Don't micro the Spirit Walker, and now my opponent says, okay, no more, I'm about to lose a lot. Which, of course, means I need to chase. I lose about 1. Okay, this game, guys, I can see why things are in my favor. I think I've just crept more than my opponent. You know, the double items was helpful. Oh yeah, you know, for shame, just get soul burned. Oh man, feels good when I'm patiently playing like this. As a player, sometimes even when you're winning, oh, I got the expansion. Even when you're winning, it can feel like, oh no, we're like, what should I do? What should I do? Looking back on this replay, I can feel I was pretty relaxed. Because it's nice to just get all the items, to have the strong heroes. Yeah, to get the scroll, to have the boots. Such a nice expansion. Whoa. Alright, so in the original recording, this fight got kind of lost. And I want to take a look at it. So I'm getting the scrolls, I'm getting the stuff. I'm getting everything I need. Pretty fast army, thanks to the Legion Doomhorn. And look, we clash. So what happens? So immediately the Blood Mage is in the line of fire. You get soul burned, you get damage. Can't banish, can't flame strike. Good. That just draws out the Holy Light. And we've traded Holy Light for soul burn. Looks like the fight is going to properly commence very soon. We have a little bit of a flank here. We have 2 spare units. Get the flank. And this is interesting. You run away with the units he's chasing, but now you're getting chased. The Purge Orb's doing good work. Come back in. Tauren. You love to be having Tauren take all of that damage. 7 armor. Nice Chain Lightning. The Tauren does get microed away, so the Tauren hasn't fallen. And just look at the Paladin's health here when eventually the Firelord starts to do damage. 1, 2, 3. Firelord is getting chunked by Incinerate, stacking. Eventually it's going to start doing so much damage that, yeah, it's like 60 damage, 68, 72, and there you go. It just feels great when you reach this stage, and even my little Shadow Hunter is having a successful one-on-one with a Griffin. No priest in sight. Spirit Wolves, #1 elite predator of Rifleman. That's better. Thing of beauty. Especially when, you know, there was a time in which these riflemen struck fear into the hearts of orc players. So, there you guys have it, guys. It's really interesting build. I just like to focus on Taurens and gonna keep on at the ladder. So, hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, thanks for watching. Peace.